Hey everybody, it's Audrey from audreylynnstudiios on the west side of Canada near Vancouver. I have another kiln opening. This one is my regular slow cool program, which the top temperature is 2200 and is held there for 10 minutes. And then it's dropped to 1900 and stays there for 30 minutes. So yeah, let's go. Okay, let's see what DRACO has for us today. So look at me. I actually remembered to put a comb pack in. So this is 5 and that is 6. I still like it a little hotter, but that's pretty good. And that's right on, well, that's 2 elements showing, so not bad. All right, so here's a plate and it's 340S, which is a speckled clay. And I have the underglaze transfer of the tractor on there. And I have, this is the 50/50 wasabi with mixing clear, both by Amico on there. So that's why it doesn't look so bright, because it's on this clay. And then this is a jungle gem. I don't know if you can see it. It's just on there ever so faintly. And I'm going to have to put the name of that on the screen because I can't remember. And I'm in the shop right now. But yeah, that's cute. It's just enough on the edge. And then you would have seen some strawberry paste last time, and I have quite a few in here. So they're the speckled clay as well. And these are all stroke and coat. So I painted on 2 times the old lace stroke and coat by Mako. And then the red is hot tamale. The lighter green in there is sour apple, and then slime time. And the beautiful thing about these is they're one fire, because stroke and coat, you can do that. So when I applied all of this, these pieces were bone dry. So that's really nice. There's 2 of those up here anyway. And on this shelf, last one is, I really like this. It's also the speckled clay. Yeah, speckled clay. And so what I did here was, it's got Spanish moss, morning glory, and floating turquoise. And I did it like this, and then like that, and then like this, and then like that, and then some here. And then wherever they met, I put glaze chips. And it turned out so nice. I love that. Well, that'll be happening again. Okay, I'm just going to pull these out. Okay, this next level will go quite quick because there's a lot of strawberry plates. And then I made the little ones as well, so they stack on there. And so I have 4 of those. And then the same shape of plate, and I have the underglaze transfer. And then this here was marigold, was it? No, it was the ochre and mixed clear that I have from Amico mixed up. And it's super light. I need to put more ochre in the mixture, even though when you look at it, it's really red. Like it, yeah. Anyway, and this is cheetah. It's perfect. I'm loving those jungle gems on the edge. And I don't see any crazing, which is nice because jungle gems will do that, and not on the tractor either. So that's nice. This one here is another speckled clay. with underglaze transfer, and then Amico fog. And I love fog, it's so nice and light. All right. And then a couple of flower frogs. These are done in chocolate clay. And that roller is by Alges. And this is Spectrum Cactus Twice. So pretty, I love it. Yeah, I love that. Cactus is so nice, and chocolate clay and texture. And then another one, which is another, oh no, this roller is by Vermont. With Cactus Twice. Okay. Okay, I have a BC Girl mug, and it's on 370, and I did it with the regular 2 times alabaster, 1 times winter red, 2 times light flux. And I kept it simple, so I just left the badge blank, and it's just a little bit of alabaster, 2 times alabaster. And I like that, it's understated. And there's a BC Guy mug done much the same way, only the badge is leather, and that is 3 times leather. So that's nice, yeah, and no pinholes, which is great. Beautiful. This you've seen me pull out before, so these are my birch tree luminaires, and they really just have white opal, alabaster, winter wood, light flux here and there, and this is northern woods. I did put some Mako root beer on the little what do you call these, cut off branches. So yeah, it turned out really very nice. So I put a string of lights. Sell these with a string of lights. Nice. This is just a strawberry I was playing with, strawberry dish. And this is, both of these are Sue Butler from 3D Commotion, her rollers, and she's on Etsy, and I'll leave that link below. And then this is 2 times Red Wine by Pottery Supply House, and 2 times Holly Green by Spectrum. Cute. Yeah. And this is a refire. It came out the last kiln, and all I did was put 2 more coats of red wine and 1 more coat of Ferric Fervor by Pottery Supply House. And then, oh no, and then I added soft white on the rim. So yeah, it's really quite neat. So I'm just kind of testing with it is what I'm doing right now. I'm thinking if it's going into just a straight cone 6 with an 8-minute hold, I'll often do that firing for like copper float and things like that. And some glazed combos that I really want that serious cone 6, like no slow cool. So I'll try that, this and that, and see what happens. But it looks really pretty. It looks very dramatic. Here I have 370 stoneware, the white stoneware with the underglaze transfer. And then I have 2 times Frosted Lemon by Mako, and then 2 times Textured Turquoise by Amico. It's okay. I would have rather seen some dripping here, but it looks good. I like how the texture turquoise over frosted lemon comes out. I really like it. Okay, hoo-wee, this this mug moved. The glaze moved. And there's some pinholes, which I just usually don't get. So, yeah. All right, so this was number 1, was 2 times Sand and Sea all over the whole thing by Mako. And then number 2 was Honey Flux times 2 to about here. And then it was 2 times Winterwood to about here. And then 2 times Spanish Moss with a little bit of soft white. So very lovely. Probably not worth all of those different coats of glaze. And I did get those pinholes. So, but I mean, look at how beautiful it is. Anyway, so I'll just revamp that one a little bit, but it looks pretty. I'll have to refire it, and it's probably going to drip all over the place. That's all right. Stick it up on some cookies. And inside was Sand and Sea. All right. So you've seen this technique from me before, and I'll link that GLAZE-A-LONG in the description. And this is 2 times Honey Flux, and then, well, let's go back to the badge, shall we? This is underglaze, and then I've wiped back, and I put 2 times Zinc Free Clear by Mako on there, and then 2 times Honey Flux by Amico, and then these are stroke and coats. So this is a stroke and coat slime time, and it's been piped on there and then mushed around with my finger. And then this is teal next time, piped on there, mushed around with my finger. When everything is all dry, then it gets 1 coat of River Birch by Amico, and that's the effect that you get, and it always seems to work. So yeah, so lovely. I just love that. Now, I'm gonna have to just grab my little, yeah, I did 2 mugs the same, but they're 2 different clays. Okay, so let's start with the Plainsman 370. So interesting. This kiln load, the colors went a little bit funny. It's a little bit funny. Like the frosted lemon never looks like that. So I'm not quite sure what happened. But anyway, cool. So this one time Coral Sands. Okay, so that's 2 times, oh, that's right, because it's not frosted lemon. Duh. Anyway, okay, 2 times Mako's Coral Sands, and then 2 times frosted lemon, and then 2 times amaryllis, and 1 time soft white. So it's very fresh. I do like the color of it. I think it's very fresh. Okay, so I'll just put that down, and we'll do that. We'll show this. Look at this. Same thing. 2 times Coral Sands, 2 times frosted lemon with 2 times amaryllis and soft white. What a difference. It's amazing. It's just amazing how you can get something to look different using a different clay, a different firing. Yeah. Cool. I like them both. They're just very different. Okay, same thing. 2 mugs done the same way, 2 different clays. So this is the 370 white stoneware. And it is, number 1 is 2 times alabaster by Mako. And then there's a band of soft white times 1 right here. And then there is 2 times Cenote. And that's number 3. And then 2 times floating turquoise. And 2 times Celadon bloom, which you can't even see. Well, you can kind of see that it's dripped down there. And then that's it. No, that's it. So it's very pretty. And then this one is the same thing. Only done on Plainsman 340S. Yeah, 340S. So again, it's 2 times alabaster, 1 band of soft white, 2 times Cenote, 2 times floating turquoise, and 2 times Celadon bloom. So very similar, but you can see it doesn't, this moves more. This is it doesn't move as much, and yeah, just very different, very similar, but yeah, different because of the clay. All right, and the last mug. Just let me find it in my Glaze Bible. Okay, inside is 2 times pearl white, and it has that bluish tone in there. And then outside again, the classic 2 times alabaster, 1 time winterwood, flux, light flux on there thick 1 time, or 2 light. But da 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 da, hee hee. Look, Sue. Finally, it came out of the kiln. So this is a stamp by a cookie cutter by Sue Butler, 3D Commotion on Etsy, Highland cow. And so this is what I did. First, I painted the whole cow with watered down, not Amico. I think it's Mako's Fundamentals Chestnut Brown Underglaze. And then I wiped it back. So that's that reddish brown that you see in here, okay? And then the rest is all stroke and coats. So I piped on Cafe au lait, and these are Pinkaboo, and this is Old Lace. This is Gray Hair, Butter Me Up, I think it's Blue Yonder, and Cutie Pie Coral. And it turned out perfect. This is exactly what I had in my mind's eye. And I am so glad that the kiln gods did not humble me again. It is great. I love it. I actually did a glaze-along. I have a glaze-along. And I have a glaze-along for those other 2 as well, where I did the comparison mugs. Not that it's going to help you much now. Maybe the amaryllis one would be good, but the other one just drips so much. This one, like, I don't know, would you want one on that? You can achieve that other ways, but let me know if you want one on the blue mug. I have one coming on this mug, and there's one on this mug. Okay, so pretty good kiln load. Some of the glaze-along mugs I didn't turn out the way I thought they would. Maybe if I had not gone so hot, but that's okay. I'll just keep trying to, because of course you don't know how it's necessarily going to turn out. You film the glazing of it, and then if it works, then you have a glaze-along. But if it doesn't work the way you planned, you don't have a glaze-along anymore. Anyway, this is so darn cute. Thank you, Sue. Look at him, he's cute. I have one other mug made, and I will keep one. I'll do it exactly the same, and I'll keep one of these because I just love it. So, all right. So as I mentioned, I'm going to say it until the day that I leave, that I will be in the United Kingdom on June the 7th at Stoke-on-Trent, at Gladstone Pottery Museum and Middleport Pottery. And so if you are in that area and you would like to meet up, just put it in the comments or go to my website and leave me an email there. And that's audreylynnstudiios.com, which is also linked in the description. And I'll be meeting a few other friends as I travel down. And I will leave my itinerary on a page on my website that just says UK itinerary. And you can check it out. And if you're in the area, we can try and have a coffee. All right. So thank you very much for watching. And like and subscribe and share with your friends and leave your comment, all that YouTube stuff that I so appreciate. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.